Hello guys, my name is Anshu Pandey and welcome to the Matlab series tutorial. This is the very first tutorial in this series, and during this series if you find any kind of problem or if you need help or assistance, you can write to me on this email ID anshu.india@outlook.com. For complaint and suggestions are also welcomed. Thank you. And now let's start with Matlab. Today's video tutorial is about getting started with Matlab. Now let's learn what are the different parts into Matlab desktop. Now this is the Matlab default desktop view. If it in your system, if it is not like this, what you can do is you can go to desktop, desktop layout and default. You can make it default. Now different parts into Matlab. Looking for different parts into Matlab. Now there are 4 to 5 different parts into Matlab. Now let's look after them. The very first one is current folder, leftmost area. Current folder shows all the Matlab files present in our current folder. It is important that .m file that we want to execute is stored in this particular current folder. Next is command window. In command window we enter the commands at the command line, and this is the command prompt after we enter the command. And as soon as we enter the command after command prompt, it executes every single step, and the result is shown next after the next step. Now this is Workspace. In Workspace it saves all our data, all the name of variables that we enter into command window and the value stored into them. We can double click on particular variable and see the data which is being stored. Command history stores all the commands that we enter into command prompt and the history of it. We can rerun by double clicking on particular command and copy the command to paste into editor window. And the last but not least is editor window. You can open editor window, file, new script, or you can. So this is Matlab editor window. Coming back to Matlab command window. Now how to use Matlab is, Matlab works like a simple calculator. The full form Matlab you might be knowing, it is matrix laboratory. It is mainly designed for mathematical formulations, mathematical observations and calculations. Now let's start with Matlab. It is as simple as that. For example, you want to add two numbers, you can simply write 7 plus 8, it will result you 15. You want to store, see, as soon as I wrote 7 plus 15, the result is stored in temporary variable name answer over here. You can see answer value 15. Now if I write 4 plus 5, again it is 9. Now the variable stored into answer is being changed. It means in any of the variable, Matlab stores the last assigned value to a particular variable. Now let's take a variable a equals to 7. Okay, in case you don't want to see this processing, you can simply write semicolon and b equals to 6. Simply you can do c equals to a plus b. It will result into 13. This is the way Matlab can be used. Now it can be used for arithmetic as well as sinusoidal functions. For example, x equals to sine of 100, or let's say it is a sine of pi. So it will result you something this, and we can more do x equals to sine d of, let's say 30. So it will result you 0.5. Similarly, you can go with y as well, something cos d of, d stands for degree, 45. So similarly, it means every of the calculations can be done with using Matlab, any kind of calculation it might be. So this was the introductory video. Hope you like it, and watch out the further videos as well for deep introduction